Next is question 18. In the diagram, which level of subsidy per kilo would a government have to give to producers to encourage them to increase production from 20 kilos per week to 30 kilos per week? All shown on the graph. And an interesting treatment. Oh, choices. $3 per kilo, $5, $8, or $15 per kilo. The answer is the difference between 20 and 12, which is 8. So the answer is C. And how do you do this? Well, that's the cost. And this would be true if you're calculating a tax, going the other way. That's the tax. So the government would have to pay $8 per kilo to get up to 30 kilos per week. And yes, and you say, yes, but equilibrium is at 15. And that's true. So maybe extra profit for the producers. Equilibrium will find itself at $15 per kilo, at 30 per week. So the answer is C for question 18. And for 19, in which case is success for the government in achieving the first aim likely to cause problems in achieving the second? Let's see, problems. First aim, second aim. This is similar to some other questions. Full employment, a goal of full employment, can cause a conflict with a goal of price stability. Price stability is keeping inflation low. And full employment, when you desire full employment, you're trying to increase production, and that will probably increase inflation, or at least put pressure on prices. So the answer for 19 is A. Let's look at the others. But high economic growth and full employment, these are compatible. These go together. And probably C goes together. Price stability and stable balance of payments, they also complement or help each other. A stable balance of payments will avoid, too much demand for your product if you're exporting more than you're importing. Too much demand for your currency, and demand for your currency would make your currency stronger. If you're importing more than you're exporting, then you're increasing the supply of your currency in the foreign exchange markets, which would decrease the value. That would affect price stability. So price stability and stable balance of payments, those are compatible. D, stable balance of payments and a more even distribution of income. I don't believe these are related. And the answer for 19 is A. These two aims are compatible. They help each other. Question 20. An increase in which economic indicator is usually taken as the measure of a country's economic growth? Well, the gross domestic product. Maybe that's an easy question. The gross domestic product is the measure of a country's economic growth. Is it the best? No. Maybe they could say real gross domestic product, but the answer for 20 is D. And 21 is also maybe a an easy question. What is used to measure inflation? The Consumer Price Index. The exchange rate measures the value of your currency when exchanging for other currencies. And let's see, gross domestic product tells you your total output for a period of time, or total production for a period of time. And the index of workers' wages, I don't think there's an official index of workers' wages, but that's not the measure of inflation. The CPI is the measure of inflation.